Hello and welcome to Sproink Dota presents Random Team Game. I'm Nuff and I'm joined again by Iggy.
Again? Hello.
Hello Iggy, welcome to the awesomeness that is For Love International versus Mobile Autistic.
I want to point something out. We've seen one of Mad's players before. It's Dr. Sproink, PhD.
Indeed, we might have watched.
We might
have watched Mobile Autistic Disco before.
Yeah. Under a different name.
Or the same name. Who knows?
I don't know if it's the same name.
This is episode 22, I think. So, anyway, let's probably talk about what's going on in the matches. We're seeing Nyx Assassin and Batrider banned out. Obviously, they don't like Nyx running around killing people, so possibly a jungler being picked up. Well, speaking of, there's Nature's Prophet and a Naga Siren, who's probably going to be their support. Mad picking up Weaver as their first pick. Decent first pick because, of course, he can play farming carry, he can play offlane, he can play mid. Although, to be fair, we haven't seen him play mid for a very long time.
Indeed. I do want to point out a second I still don't think that Naga support is the way Naga should be played. She's still a carry.
But she's such a good support as well.
Yeah, I know, but she's such a good carry. She can still do her supporty stuff while she's a carry. It's so depressing.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but if she can still do a majority of what's good about her while being a support, and you have someone else farming up, it's good. So run her as a support.
Radiant team
I don't know.
Mad picking up Visage as their second pick.
Okay, just been on to Dota Buff because I'm late as normal. Both of these teams are English.
Really?
Both of them.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Who do we cheer for?
Dire team.
You see, I'm going for Mobile Autistic Disco because, you know, Dr. Sproink, PhD.
Oh, well, okay, then I'll have to be back.
And the Autistic Disco Biscuit, so...
well, I'm going to have to back For Love International because they have Flax. So, you know, half of Pyrion is with us.
Pick.
Indeed. Maybe Presto could change his name.
Yeah, it could be Flax and Pyrion instead.
Flax Pyrion.
But let's see how they're going to be building the teams here. Obviously, split push is a big possibility for Love International, with Nature's Prophet and the Naga Siren being picked up. They've banned out the Darkseer, who's pretty good at counter pushing. He also has some of the best team fight abilities in the game.
10 seconds remaining.
Good initiation. It's
single target initiation. So I'm only thinking like a single strong carry, a melee carry most likely.
It's not even just single target initiation. I mean, Clockwork can get your entire team in his cogs, and I mean, it's still a fantastic combo as the Darkseer paired up with the Clockwork. So we see that both of the supports for Full Liv's Ints tri-lane there.
Well, knowing that they weren't going to get first pick in the second section of picking, they banned out the OD. Mad did.
Yeah.
They've already got Weaver, so they've banned out Alchemist, who is a pretty filthy
10 seconds remaining.
Carry.
He's good at pushing as well.
Alchemist is just such a strong hero at the moment.
Yeah,
and
nerfs are coming probably.
I know. The big problem with him, there's no real counter to an Alchemist. I mean, you can pick up little things which do better than him in slightly different areas, but you can never truly stop an Alchemist. He'll farm fast, he'll attack like a maniac, and paired up with something like a Basher, you're not going to move anymore.
No, the only real thing you've got as an option is to have an anti-mage, because he can farm equally as quickly, and he has the ability to split push better than Alchemist, so...
But Alchemist has an amazing stun, which allows him to gank.
Yep. Well, Mad have picked up Vengeful Spirit here.
That's kind of interesting, but I just want to point out right here, they now have 3 ranged heroes. Which means possibly there's a Luna or a Drow in the pipeline? Ooh. That's a 3rd support, so this is going to be a farming Naga.
Yeah, that's a Naga. That's a Naga
yes!
on farm.
Yes! This tri-lane is also incredibly strong.
She's going to get so much far on that lane.
Indeed. I want to point out is that the reasons why Phantom Lancer pairs up so beautifully with Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light and Naga Siren pair up in exactly the same way. So this is going to be really effective for them, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to go up against. And
5
looking at
seconds,
Mad,
5
they
seconds
might have been
remaining.
thinking, oh well, we'll go aggressive tri-lane, deal with
Dire
whatever
team
they're going to
ban.
have. And it's like, oh, Rubik and a Kotl with an Arc Siren versus a Vengeful Spirit Visage and Weaver. I don't think that aggressive tri-lane is going to get that many kills.
Indeed. And this is definitely going to be in a tri-lane Weaver now with the bounty on
10
picked up.
seconds
It's
remaining.
possible he will go mid if Lovin don't pick up a really solid counter to him, but
Radiant team
I'm
ban.
going to see him on the tri-lane more than anything right now.
Now, of course, they do have this ban, and then the picks are going to be happening once more, and they will get first pick. They get last pick, sorry, because they had first pick. That's what I meant to say.
10 seconds remaining.
So if they're thinking of what they don't want the enemy to have, a TA. So maybe a
Dire
puck they're
team
thinking.
pick.
Indeed, it's very possible. I mean, Templar historically stomps all over a puck in mid, so...
They can't have
Well,
a co-op, which has been banned out already, so...
The thing with TA against the puck is that puck mainly relies on the illusory orb for amazing harass, and TA just goes, "Huh, that's one big lump of damage. I'm just going to ignore that if you don't mind."
I mean, the silence does
10
come quite
seconds
useful against
remaining.
her, but you've got to really catch her out, and it's difficult to catch out a decent... Oh, they're going to pick puck themselves.
Radiant team pick.
So
That's
they've
actually
got
quite a wise choice to kind of deny them that puck, which they were definitely going
They've got
for.
also 2 counter initiations. Well, I mean, Puck can initiate as well, and so can Naga Siren, but they're both... The thing about Puck is he's great at being able to initiate, pull back out, and then re-initiate again once he's got his spells on cooldown, or his abilities on cooldown even. And
I want to...
yeah,
Carry on.
and Naga
10
Siren, of
seconds
course,
remaining.
can set up something, although it's very unlikely she'll be using her ability to set up stuff,
5
because
seconds
the
remaining.
abilities in the team aren't really the big teamfight ones, other than possibly Kotl.
Reserve time.
I was just going to point out that along with the big team fight stuff, what is Rubik going to steal in this game? I mean,
So
I think
Kushi
Track...
and Track is what he's going to be aiming
Yeah,
for.
but even Shikushi isn't that good. I mean, Shikushi basically just allows Rubik to survive a little
No,
bit.
no, it allows him
It's
to.
not a big
it allows
team
him
fight.
to initiate as well. He can go in and pick some poor prick up for under the cover of invisibility, and that can cause a gank to happen. Also, stealing Visage's birds are good.
Yeah, but it's very, very hard to steal the Visage Birds. It's a very, very rare pickup, that.
Hey, if he can get Soul Assumption, that's good too.
He can also do a pretty good troll trick when Vengeful Spirit swaps him to steal the swap and then swap back.
Yeah, there'd be some stupidly quick fingers involved in that, and I doubt it'll be able to survive. But it could happen. You never know. He could
yeah.
steal her swap and then swap someone onto the cliff.
It's kind of hard to say, but I think the Rubik's going to be really nullified this game unless he can pick up the track.
Problem,
I think that's the only really big thing he can get for his team.
there's nothing for him to steal, but that means there's nothing for them to throw at him or throw at the team. So they're
Indeed.
taking a very long time picking this last one. I think Puck was definitely what they were going for, but they've gone for a Shadow Fiend. Now that's something you can
Dire
steal.
team pick.
You'd actually be very, very surprised because Requiem's Souls deals damage equal to the current level of Necromastery. Rubik's always going to have 0. He's always going to have 0 souls stolen.
I think
so it's never
I
going to
think
do
it
anything.
applies whatever the enemy hero had at the time of the steal.
Prepare.
Oh,
for
does
battle.
it?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll have to check that out afterwards.
Well, the Dota wiki you go.
One other good benefit we have right now is that the if track is stolen by the Rubik, that's going to nullify both the Weaver and the Bounty Hunter. They're both going to find it so hard to get near the fight.
Not to mention
And
all that
in a-
gold.
In the same way, so too for the Shadow Fiend if he tries to initiate with the Shadow Blade.
Now, with the Shadow Fiend pickup being kind of a strong mid-gamer, it's possible that the Weaver's going to pick up something like a Midas and go really towards the late game.
And hope the Shadow Fiend can keep the mid game under control.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Naga is decent in mid-game. Puck is extremely dangerous if Shadow Fiend
All
doesn't-
stages of the game.
Yeah.
30
but he's
seconds to
he's a
battle.
snowballer as well, so if Shadow Fiend can keep him down, that'll be really good. What I do fear is the silence and the fact that he can hold Shadow Fiend in place, and Shadow Fiend being pretty weak.
I'm actually the biggest thing I'm feeling right now is that I don't think the Weaver will go late game. I think the Weaver's going to try to aim to peak around the time Shadow Fiend is peaking. Because if they can really stomp in that early game, because there's no way the Weaver is going to be able to out-carry the Naga Siren. I think they're going to go and try and win it just before the Naga Siren gets into play, and just before the Nature's Prophet is an unstoppable split-pushing machine.
The trouble with that is that they need to get those kills in those team fights if they're trying to stomp the mid-game, and with Naga Siren's ultimate, it's going to be really difficult.
I want to point something out down on the off flame right now, is that Nature's Prophet sent his trees into the enemy jungle a little bit too soon, and he's had to re-summon them to be able to block the camps.
Oh well,
so,
he's going to find a DD though, which is pretty nice.
Oh dear! Well, Puck's not getting out of hand anytime soon.
Having to TP right back just so you can contest in mid. Vengeful Spirit staying around actually, keeping this. This is good tactics here coming out of Mad, making sure the Shadow Fiend gets those early hits, gets his necromancy.
Lift up on Bounty Hunter up on top lane. Having a right click war at the minute. It's not going in Rubik's favour.
I wouldn't expect it to. You'd expect Cottle to be doing something useful to help him out though, he's too busy stacking.
Nope. Too busy farming.
But they've done a double stack, he'll do a pull through on the next wave, most likely. Rubik good.
Oh, the sentry ward down.
Rubik's died, so careful. Actually, Bounty Hunter.
I think so is Bounty Hunter.
I'm almost certain Bounty Hunter's dead now.
Oh, if
he'd gone the other way. Oh,
he would have. Oh, fresh sentry ward down. Good decision by the Cottle there.
Yeah.
He ended up getting 210 gold from that kill, which is more than enough to cover the cost of what the sentry is. So.
Yeah. But they're dual laning in mid to make sure this Shadow Fiend doesn't suffer to the puck. Unfortunately, the puck is going to get levels this way.
Indeed, and the Shadow Fiend will not. Unless they're picking off kills, it's going to be really, really uneconomical. And I think we're actually seeing the Venge rotate back down to bottom lane now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think it's safe enough. Weaver's pushing really hard. What are you picking up, Weaver, as items? Going for a ring of Bazzy early on. Got himself some slippers. See what else
I don't really tell anything at 2 minutes into the game now.
No. Well,
two in mid again.
Yep, this time on the side of FL.
Keep off the light.
Keep off the light. I'm old.
Save you, Dragon Knight.
I'm so old. Where am I? One day you'll have to just like.
Oh, 3 in mid. Vengeful Spirit has
lovely
a
phase shift though to dodge the stun. Great work from Puck.
I don't know if they would have been able to engage onto that tier 1 tower even with the hasted Venge, but good phase shift all the same.
Yeah, I mean just making sure he didn't get horribly murdered.
Indeed.
This Puck is doing really well in the mid despite the early death.
Indeed. I think he's really starting to outclass the Shadow Fiend considering the early on advantage that the Shadow Fiend actually had. With basically the first creep wave all to himself.
Yeah.
It's actually worth noting right now is that although they had to pop 2 sentry wards to kill the Bounty Hunter up on top lane, this just kills off Nature's Prophet, they've dived behind the tier 1 for that.
Yeah.
Although they've had to pop off both of these sentry wards, it's really, really going to hamper Bounty Hunter in what he wants to do, which is stop these supports constantly stacking this camp. Because he's not going to be able to do that. They're staying around, they're guarding their camp, they're under sentries, so he can't just block it with Shadow Walk the way he normally does.
Well, he's gonna have to, man up. He's gotta be a man about it. He's just sitting on lane at the minute trying to get experience. Naga's getting the free farm. She's doing pretty well, but she's actually being out-farmed by the Weaver at the minute.
Indeed, it's kind of surprising actually, but I think that's basically just down to, I'm not sure what that's down to actually, probably just better last hitting skills to be perfectly honest.
As you said that, Dr. Sproink PhD actually missed the last hit.
Yeah.
Curse of Iggy.
Oh dear. I probably shouldn't curse it. You see, the problem is that I wanted Mad early on, but I really, really like, oh my god, I've forgotten the team name
FL.
again. FL, yeah.
For Love International.
That's the bigger.
Looks like they've got themselves a bounty hunter kill here. Sentry again instead. And just, well, they destroyed him.
Indeed. Naga Siren picking up the kill as well, so even though she's behind on farm now, she is going to start to catch up if she gets a few more kills like this.
I think Weaver got an assist on the... No, he didn't get an assist on the Nature's
No. He was farming down bot when the rest of his team engaged.
Well, we've seen some good engagements early on. It's difficult to say which way the match is going at this point. Although, because of the stacks, there's only stacks here. There's no stacks in the Radiant jungle, but there's a nice juicy stack
Radiant's
they've
top
been
tower
having
is under attack.
In the Dire.
in the Dire, which of course has given Cottle money because he's the one been farming, I think.
Bounty Hunter's in mid with the Shadow Fiend.
He's invisible. What's he gonna do? Has he got track yet?
Radiant's top tower
Puck
is
has a
under
DD
attack.
popped at the minute though, so... Oh, that was good by
Can't
Puck
catch a
there.
Puck, man. Actually, this bounty hunter needs to be
Vengeance
pretty
here too.
careful. Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
So does Venge. Oh, good face, yeah.
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower
hits the
is under
Venge.
Visage coming from behind as well, really determined to kill this Puck. Buys back
Radiant's top
instantly.
tower is under attack.
I think that was a little bit too brave of the Puck actually. I think he was...
Dire's
I don't think he should have
is
turned
all
around to
over the
right
world,
click when he did,
being
because the
attacked.
entire enemy team was missing at the time, so...
Yeah, but who expects 4 people to be going on you in mid? Especially one...
Well, it happened once! Let's not forget.
that was right at the beginning, right before the laning took place, so that you can kind of go alright
Radiant's
then.
top
But he
tower
dived
is under
past
attack.
him,
About
behind
time.
his tier 1. And
Fortification.
it's a
in
nearby
place.
nature's prophet, and you kind of don't expect that to happen. It's actually brilliant play.
Radiant's
And
top
Puck
tower is
avoiding
under
death
attack.
again, but they're really trying desperately to keep his Puck down.
Radiant's top
In
tower
the meantime
has
though,
fallen.
top tier is being pushed down.
That's always going to happen with a Keeper of the Light and a Naga Siren on lane. They're just such fantastic push.
I would ride out on any quest you name.
Well, actually, she hasn't even started mirrored image yet, so...
Well, no, I mean... Ooh, let's just smoke up.
Okay, so they're going to go mid, I reckon, and they're going to try to take out this Shadow Fiend.
Well, they know which one he is. He's the only one with health left at the minute, so... She's just hanging around in the jungle at the minute.
Yep, they haven't found anybody yet. What are we looking
There is a Radiant Sentry ward up though, so if they stumble over this... Oh!
Oh, they found Visage though. Should be able to kill off Visage though. Venture Spirit is coming in, throws out the stun. Looks like they might lose Rubik, but no, he's going to back out and be alive. Nagasar and ulti just to make sure no one gets hurt.
Might even be trying to reinitiate with the Puck here as well, but apparently
Being
not.
chased down by the Shadow Fiend. He's doing a considerable amount of damage now, which is a problem.
Indeed.
Oh, Puck walked straight into Bounty Hunter though. Silence coming out, and Dream Coil
Good
makes sure he can't chase him. Phase
Oh,
shift out of the
fantastic.
Shuriken as well. Puck's
Shadow Fiend's a little bit quicker than him though, so
Yeah, he's not-
Puck's still without boots,
He's not
so...
going to be able to dive him that hard though. He has enough money for boots, so he might pick them up now. In the meantime, Weaver's is having a happy, fun time of... Actually, he has enough money for his perseverance now. Should he want it?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Perseverance.
It has no arms to defend.
Perseverance?
Dire's structures are fortified,
Yeah.
just like me.
I'm trying to push this tier 1, purely because it managed to force people back towards their own squad.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the
Might as well.
world. Being
This is here scouting out the TP from the Keeper of the Light. He does need to be really careful actually. I mean, he's great on the solo defense, but if this Visage can get up behind him and grave chill and the rest of the team decides to engage in,
Yeah, they've got to be very careful. There's only 2 of them here, and there's 3 of the enemy.
Keeper of the Light only has 500 health at the minute.
Then again, there is a very nearby Nature's Prophet, should they want to help out as well. Oh, Rubik! Rubik! Oh,
Oh
Rubik.
dear.
Very bad timing for Rubik. Walks straight to a stun.
Good
Out
left.
comes the Soul Assumption.
Uh-oh.
No, he's saving it up. Doesn't want to use it. Should have used it. They've just lost the
Illuminate.
Visage. Staying out of the Raz there with the phase shift as well.
Right's looking dead too.
He actually walked straight into a Nature's Prophet. So that...
Double for Cuttle. He's currently sat on 3-0-2 at the minute. It's going to be carry Cuttle at this rate.
Don't mess with Carry Call. He's deadly.
Gonna put a Shadow Blade
Oh, it
next.
looks like Shadow Fiend's in trouble as well now with the Puck coming in. Phase shifts out of the way of the Raz, and he gets brought down by Rubik in the end.
It's kind of interesting to see the Keeper of the Light just trying to nab that kill there with the Illuminate.
He's mine! He's mine!
Is playing carry.
Dire's bottom tower is under
What
attack.
role am I
Run with
again?
the bottom tower. Run.
Oh right, support.
I'll just build this Battle Fury thing.
I need a BKB. But yeah, that kind of romp into the jungle went really badly for Mad.
Indeed. And I'm kind of surprised how it did though. I think they just overstayed their welcome. I mean, Rubik stumbled into them and they tried to engage when their entire team was spread out.
Yeah.
They had lost the Visage and the Vengeful Spirit pretty much even before they got into actually engage with the rest of their team, so...
Like, to be honest, the Soul Assumption is
middle
being
tower is
saved
under
up
attack.
on the
It has
Visage.
no arms to
Oh
defend
no,
itself.
Visage has been spotted again. Rubik and Puck finding him out. A lot of damage coming out. Nature's Prophet comes in as well. Puck getting the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And it looks like Shadow Fiend wants to fight as well, but you know, wisely backing out. No, he hasn't got any backup.
Indeed.
Doesn't want to be walking into a Illuminate either.
Well, the closest support would have been a Vengeful Spirit in mid lane, and she has no boots and is basically going to stumble towards you at 295 move speed. And
what's she going to do? Throw her 1.5 second stun? Not exactly going to do a lot, is
1.55 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
Gonna run into the Naga Siren here.
Oh.
Angry.
But backup is here in the form of this Visage. Diving really hard, Nagasone. You got to be careful. Throws her ultimate because she wants to make sure she doesn't die horribly. Or she's calling for backup. Here comes the backup. Puck's just going to warp up there. Dream Coil. In comes Nature's Prophet and the backup as well. Nagasone gets the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. Soul Assumption comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Down goes the Visage to the Puck, and it's looking really bad for Mad right now.
Well, I was going to be the first to call that out as a wasted ultimate from Naga Siren, but she knew what she could do. The Nature's Prophet TP'd in, Puck was so close, and 2 kills for free. You can't complain, can you?
Everything is going
the Dire's bottom
in their favour right now. Even though they tried desperately to shut down his Puck, it doesn't matter. He's just still doing all the damage, and he did walk straight to that Raz.
And then, not the best face.
Not the fastest fingers today, Puck.
Yeah, they've been on time for the rest of the game, but that was pretty... Oh well.
You want a Shadow Fiend picking up kills by now, really. He hasn't got anything.
Yeah, no, he's sitting on 2 assists, but he's actually got pretty decent farm with 64 last hits. I mean, Weaver's on 77 and pushing this tier 1 at the minute down bot.
It's worth noting that they've been fighting kind of 5-man for most of this fight
Dire's
now.
bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
Yeah.
Whereas Weaver has just been farming the entire time. What have you got, Weaver? Well, he's going for the Lincoln Sphere. He decided to go for the ultimate orb before finishing off Perseverance.
The Lincoln Sphere is actually pretty much nearly finished now. He's about 700, 800 gold away from finishing it up.
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you've got a couple of single targets to worry about. Nagas and Snare, I think, is one you can block.
Rubik's left. And in fairness, that's
Mana
actually...
Leak is another one. However, Puck gives no shits, and that's the problem. He's AoE silence.
And he is the initiator.
Yeah. If he goes in Weaver, Lincoln Sphere is not going to help him. He's just going to die.
It might block if they decide to follow up with a Naga and Snare or something, but then Rubik's just going to lift anyway, so... Oh, Nature's Prophet out of position.
Rubik's very dead, getting right-clicked to death by the Shadow Fiend.
Nature's Prophet top lane, more important.
Prophet also being picked off. Was that a track kill as well?
Yep.
So that's good. That's 2 kills.
I say things are more important, you gotta listen to me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet actually TP'd into the secret shop there for some reason, and there was an Imbiz bounty hunter meters away from him when he did.
TP to a secret shop. TP to your own.
I think he was TPing in to push the lane more than anything else and wanted an out of the way spot.
TP in the trees. Christ. Anything. But yeah, Nature's Prophet getting picked off, track kill going away off Mad, always good to help you if you're coming from behind. So
Indeed.
let's see more items on this bounty hunter as well. He's only sat on phase boots at the minute and a stout shield.
Well, he was really up against a lane where he wasn't going to be getting last hits at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Bit of ward action down here.
Ward on ward, sexy action. Too good. Too good.
I don't think quite so. Oh wait, Dire's courier respawn? Did it die?
Apparently it died at some stage and we missed it.
Yeah,
it might have been bounty hunter. It was a ninja like that.
Such an arse pipe. It actually had the buckler and he's just bought the Blink Dagger now, but it had the buckler of Keeper of the Light on it, so part of the mechanism there. Was it Keeper of the Lights? I don't know anymore. Yeah.
Probably.
I'm just going to be quiet because I'm never going to be able to speak English again.
It's a difficult language, bro.
I'll have to like resort to French or some shit. I don't know. Or Finnish.
Or anything. But yeah, Visage is probably going to build a medallion, so that's going to be an item skipped by the bounty hunter. I mean, I don't know how... I like to build medallion anyway.
Well, medallion's always really good. It provides a benefit to your team, and it only costs 1,000 gold. And when you're behind like this bounty hunter is, you just need cheap, effective items. You can't look at building a Battle Fury. You can't look at building a Desolator. You need something cheap and something effective.
Off the Reaper. Blocked him out with the trees, but didn't quite kill him off. The track goes up on Puck, but the silence
Pretty random silence fart there.
He was assuming that they caught the Weaver with the trees, but they hadn't.
Good sentry wall going down, so if the...
If he comes back,
well, the bounty and the Weaver are both hanging around, so...
its structures.
Visage is busy stacking camps. Keeping in mid to defend.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage on this tier 1, but it's not quite low enough to deny yet, about 10 HP away, so...
Should have waited. Meanwhile, they're going after the puck here. Phase shifts out of the way of the Shuriken, but he is being chased up. Out comes the stun, didn't phase shift that. Vengeful Spirit brings him down.
By a 50 damage wave of terror. How I hate that spell so much.
It's amazing.
On 50 damage, and the amount of kills which get stolen with that goddamn thing. It's stupid.
Why you hate?
Stupid.
Why you hate?
90 damage max.
Weaver's still unkillable right now.
Who's unkillable?
Weaver.
So is Naga. 202 at the minute.
Yeah, that's the thing, the difference. She's been involved in the fighting while this Weaver has just been farming up. I really think if he was just going to spend this time farming up,
no arms to defend itself.
Dyer's
middle tower is no longer.
Yeah, I think you're right now in that situation. I was kind of expecting by now, but
oh, Lift cancels his channel.
Yes,
can they kill him off? Oh, the damage on that puck! Gets right click to death. They do finally bring him down. They also lose the Nature's Prophet as well. They might lose Rubik here as well. This could be a really good comeback. Tier 1 is down. Oh, switch with the Keeper of the Light, and he's down as well. Only Naga is standing. She brings down Visage. Out comes the birds, and they're chasing the wrong one right now. Shuriken comes out as well, slows her down, but no, not going to be able to kill her off. But
Dyer's bottom tower
they went on the
is
shadow
under
thing,
attack.
and
Run,
it's just a
little
little bit
bottom
too
tower.
long
Run.
to kill him off, and as a result, Puck took so much damage.
Pug didn't actually get his silence off on him, so he just went, well, if I'm not silenced, it's time to Requiem Souls even, not raise. Bloody hell.
He raised
Ready.
well.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen. It was a valiant effort.
So tower goes down. Could have gone down to Weaver, but apparently Visage Bird steamed it. Oh no, in comes a Puck on you, little Weaver, but the silence, it's not enough to silence him up. Where is Puck? Oh, Cottle with the Illuminate.
Actually kind of like the way Puck phase shifted out of the way of the Weaver Swarm and then blinked into it further ahead of where it was travelling.
Well,
that was quite fun.
He's a bug, he likes bugs. Well, Puck's not a bug, but he looks like a bug. He should be a bug.
Dragon.
Bug.
He's a dragon. He's a true dragon, man.
He's not a dragon.
He's a true dragon.
Fairy dragon. There's the word fairy in front of it for a reason.
Oh, he's a cold, death-dealing, gold-loving dealer of death and destruction.
Oh.
And being killed off by the bounty hunter right now.
Silence comes up. It's not going to be enough. You need to get out of there, Puck. Oh, Shuriken almost kills him off, but not enough.
30 HP remaining.
The Visage Bird could have gone on him.
Birds, yeah.
Yeah, but obviously communication wasn't there. Are they going to...
Top supports right now.
Oh, they're going to pick off this Rubik, almost certainly. Wrong place, wrong time, Rubik.
Keeper of the Light actually manages to pick off the bounty hunter with a well-placed Illuminate.
On purpose or accident?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was on purpose. Carry Cottle on his way to 414 at the minute.
Never underestimate the Cottle. In
Carry Cottle.
comes Puck. There's the medallion up on the Visage. And Cottle's Illuminate kills the entire creep wave.
It'll be interesting to see what the bounty's going to choose to go for now. If he's actually gone for drums instead.
It looks like they're going to rotate and try to take out this Nature's Prophet, but he's got TP away.
Mechanism is up on the Cottle now, so that's going to give him a lot more team fight on the side of Mad. No, sorry, not Mad. First Love, that's the buggers.
Well, they're going to push out the wave instead, because obviously there is no Nature's Prophet up here anymore. We've got 2 on bottom. They've got 3 on bottom for the for FL right now. They look for killing the Weaver off. Bounty Hunter's just smoked up though.
Yeah, Mad right now, so...
Puck needs to be careful. Bounty's about. Where's Weaver? There he is. They want the Weaver.
And Nature's Prophets are currently farming in the jungle. It's a really good decision actually. He TP's into the...
Well, down goes the Rubik, and they're probably going to lose Puck as well if they're not careful. Danny needs to be careful not to proc that ulti, but now they've lost Keeper of the Light as well.
Keeper of the Light swapped into their team again by Vans. That's the second death he's had like that when he's been charging his Illuminate.
So problem. You stand still.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now Weaver, still alive.
Indeed.
He
It just doesn't
Dire's
die.
top
They
tower
need to
is
commit a
under
hell of a lot
attack.
more than just 2 heroes to
That's
take them
got to
out.
hurt.
Especially when it's a support. You need. They can't proc his Lincoln Sphere very easily.
Indeed.
But they procced with the Nature's Prophet ultimate actually during that fight, but.
It's kind of interesting to note that Naga's also building towards a Lincoln Sphere at the minute, so
Well,
it's going to be a reasonable amount later than the.
Well, the single targets they've got: Soul Assumption. You've got the stun from Vengeful Spirit. You've got
What then?
You've got
Track.
Yeah, you've got a
Zero
lot,
record.
so it's not too bad an idea actually.
Oh no, it's a good idea. It's just interesting to know. I genuinely thought you would have been going for like a really hard early carry
Dire's middle
build.
tower is all
Well,
alone in the world.
really hard carry build,
Being
not hard
attacked.
early carry.
Damage,
I'm
you were thinking.
Yeah.
She's still got the damage from her nuke, so it's not too bad.
Indeed.
Just farm up the jungle is his Nature's Prophet. Looking for Quarterstaff and a Robe of the Magi at the minute.
Be an Orchid Malevolence.
So he's going to go for Orchid. Be very ganky.
Indeed. Well, that's basically all he's been doing so far this game. He's been TPing in and assisting in ganks. They've actually had really good rotations to stop any split push he's tried to do, so...
Here's Venge again. Back up by the Weaver. Trying to kill off this Naga Siren. Stun comes out. She does get the ult off though. Mechanism to protect her as well. She's just got to go TP out. Bye.
Goodbye!
Naga says no fun. In the meantime, Shadow Fiend killed Rubik. Where did that
Indeed.
happen? Oh,
Up in bed, he was with the bounty hunter and bad things happened.
so Rubik's done a lot. It's a very little impact.
Well, there's nothing for him really to steal. I mean, all he's basically doing at the minute is carrying around wards and throwing out telekinesis on things. That's essentially his job in this game so far.
What would you be picking up? What would you have picked in the draft instead of a Rubik in this case?
I'm not so certain it was the pick of the Rubik which really crippled them. I think the thing which really crippled them is that Mad chose not to pick the big team fight heroes. After the Rubik showed, they had a Weaver and a Visage on the board, and it's like, well, we just won't pick anyone with team fight.
Going to go down, trying to jungle, but gets tracked up. Oh, but the miss chance. Oh, another miss. She's still going to die. But she does do the Bounty Hunter instead of the Shadow Fiend.
She tried. She tried.
But it's now kind of swinging in the direction of Mad now. I mean, it's 22 minutes in. Let's have a little look at the
Indeed.
graphs. Yeah, experience-wise, definitely in the favour of Mad now, picking off all these
Dire's
kills.
top tower is
And
under
As
attack.
gold is also sparring towards them, but that is to be expected with a Bounty Hunter. And they're going
And
to take
also
well.
tower has
heavily
fallen.
farming
It's only a
Weaver.
matter of time.
So I think this Weaver's just going to get more and more out of hand the longer they leave it. And they've just not directed any
Dire's
attempt to
bottom
kill
tower
him
is
off.
under
They
attack.
have a few
Run with the
times,
bottom
but they
tower.
haven't
Run.
dedicated enough resources to deal with it.
No, I think they've sent a single hero to defend against this split
By the
push.
gods,
It's,
the Dire's bottom tower
to me,
doesn't
that's
even
not an
have
attempt
arms
to
to
kill him.
defend
You
itself.
need to shut him
What a
down
brave
because
tower.
They tried to
He
get him
is
top
hard
with 4
to kill.
heroes and he got out. And they tried to kill him bottom with 2 heroes, which didn't really work out either. If the 4 wasn't going to work, 2 isn't going to work, was it? Visage might be a little bit careful. He's in the jungle at the minute, all alone.
Puck just looking incredibly sad at the minute. 255, just has a blink dagger, bottle, and brown boots, so not really in the best position for a Puck, so to say.
No, he's not snowball, but still do what he needs to do. So
Very
so
true.
we
It's
see
actually
a
a pick up-
rotation here from 4 heroes, and here's the Weaver. But of course, Bounty Hunter's still here as well, looking for an easy kill. Oh, there's the
Oh.
courier. Oh no, they can see you.
There's the Bounty Hunter. Actually, did they not have vision there?
They must have had vision because they lifted him.
I know. Quite curious to what happened
The
there.
Radiant should really do something about
Maybe
that
it was
bottom
just
tower.
in the interim where he hadn't
Yeah, it's probably just in the face.
recast the check the walk. Yeah,
Oh no, they're lining up his punch with the Visage Bird so he can't initiate.
very good choice actually. Because I mean, you're ruining his blinking then.
Nature's Prophet's really out of position. They take a lot
Right.
of damage from this Bounty Hunter. Puck's trying to kill him, silences him up. Oh, Dream Coil.
Single target dream coil.
They want this kill so badly. They've got the kill.
And here's the
Siren
Shadow
ultimate
Fiend.
as well. BKB up on Shadow Fiend. He's going to bring down everything if they give him a chance to. Only kills off Rubik in a minute, but the birds are after Puck and he's in trouble. Oh, and even more in trouble is Naga Siren. She's dead.
Got swapped into the middle of the team by the band.
Another Vengeful Spirit Steel with the Scream. Taking out the Nature's Prophet, and now they have to defend their tier.
Dire's bottom
Well,
tower
tier
is
2's
under
going to die.
attack.
They might have to
Run,
defend
little
their
bottom
ranks.
tower. Run.
Personally, I think the big turning point in that fight was when they decided to pop the Puck ultimate, the Dream Coil, on a single target. It secured them the kill, but you knew that their entire team was around the corner. I mean, if you're going to divert all of your resources to killing off that single bounty hunter, I think that's the situation where you know you're behind.
Yeah. It was a good kill, but they did lose a lot for it.
3 heroes for it.
And one of them being the Naga Siren, which is really...
And the other being a Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. Two things
And a
that you
Rubik.
don't want dying right now.
Yeah.
Rubik can die as much as he likes at this point, it really doesn't matter.
Well, the Naga Siren and the Nature's Prophet are the only real hopes right now on first love.
They're very, very deep Shadow Fiend. Who probably got spotted by their Sentry Ward, actually.
Indeed.
Yay, power treads! And the Weaver's picked up a Desolator, meaning their pushing is even stronger now. And of course, he's going to
Indeed.
melt his way through the majority of their team because there's not a lot of like health-based heroes in here. Puck's not particularly strong that way. Rubik's definitely not.
No,
Cole's
I
weak.
think Naga's the tankiest hero they have.
Yeah.
Probably got the best strength
Cole's
gain
in
the
trouble.
team.
Being chased by the birds and by Bounty Hunter. Up from the stun. He makes nice science coming in for the Puck though. Dream Coil single target again. And keeps the Naga Siren with an ensnare. Is she going to pick off Bounty Hunter? She does pick off Bounty Hunter. Visage just completely wasted Rubik there. BKB up on the Shadow Fiend. They managed to bring down Nature's Prophet. They're chasing Puck. Oh dear, Puck, you're in trouble. He has a swarm on him, so he cannot blink away. He's dead as well. And it's gone horribly for him again. It's another team fight going the way of Mad, and it's just not looking good anymore. They're probably going to lose tier 2 here.
Again, they picked off the Bounty Hunter whilst losing 2 of their key heroes and Rubik. It's not worth it. I think they're diverting far too much to deal with this Bounty Hunter. He's not a threat at the
No,
minute.
it's mostly just to defend the Cottle. I mean, Cottle did
top tower has
survive.
fallen.
Which is quite cool.
No, couple.
Oh, Man Style up on Shadow Fiend. Yeah, this is going to be some seriously strong push now.
Blink, BKB, Manta Star from the Shadow Fiend, so he's getting really out of hand right now, and we're seeing the
Illuminate
Destiny.
hits like 4. I thought it was going to hit anything there for a second. Oh, Nature's Prophet! Nature's Prophet!
Nature's Prophet.
God damn it, man. 4 hits he took to take him down.
Indeed. One of them was a Germinator, technically 2 on that one, but still. You okay from Dr. Sproink, PhD? No, he is most definitely not okay.
Extremely dead. Yeah.
Lincoln's finally up on the Nog Siren, about twice as late as it was on the Weaver.
A little bit of taunting going on here. Oh, Shadow Fiends. Just butchered.
And Puck.
Just butchers keep it alive, I think. Maybe Spirit Fist on Puck.
First Love are in a really bad position now. And I think one of the big problems is that they don't really have any tools for winning a massive team fight right now.
He's in trouble, but he manages to run
Dire's
away.
middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Indeed.
That's what you steal Shadow Ward for.
Dire structures are fortified. That's what
I don't see First Love being able to take this in the team fight right now. I mean, it's the only place they're going to be able to successfully wipe out Mad, but they just don't have the abilities for it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It's a really bad position for right
Radiant
now.
structures
It really
are
is
fortified.
Mad's game to lose.
Dire's middle tower
Indeed.
is under attack. It
They've
has
actually
no arms to
pretty much
defend
taken out
itself.
this tier 2 down top. Yeah, we've
Radiant's top
denied
tower
it.
has been denied.
Good old
Cold-blooded.
Nature's Prophet.
They're going to have to look for a big Dream Coil while on the defense.
Indeed. And then look to engage him with a good Naga Siren Riptide.
Yeah.
Just to do a big chunk of starting damage to
Hope
the
they get
team.
the Cottles Illuminate as well. If they can get like a big combo off, they can do a lot of damage. And there's, I mean, Weaver's squishy. So is Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter is currently eating Nature's Prophet in the jungle.
Oh dear. Cole comes in, so does Puck, but they're not quick enough to protect him. His Nature's Prophet is just getting picked off left, right, and centre.
He just can't farm right now.
Maybe they shouldn't
Just
have banned
can't-
Nyx. Maybe they should have banned Bounty Hunter.
I honestly think the Bounty Hunter is doing much more work in these fights than a Nyx would have done.
Nyx just frees up the off lane for something else more interesting.
Or you even take it alongside the Bounty Hunter.
That's always fun.
True gank. This Bounty Hunter is well on the way. He's got his BKB and he's now on his way to getting a Vladimir's, I believe. Well, I imagine that's what the Morbid Mass will be picked up for.
Oh, it seems so, yeah.
I don't really think that's the best choice.
With the BKB up, it's so hard to kill him now. They definitely can't bother to focus him anymore.
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen
Indeed.
better
Priority's
days.
got to be... Oh, I don't know.
They have to kill off the Shadow Fiend and the Weaver.
You can't kill a Weaver.
Dire's top tower is doing
Exactly.
its best, but it doesn't look good.
Oh, yeah, Visage. They might be behind, but I don't think you can man up on the Nog Siren right now.
No Visage. Pops the ulti, but forgets that the birds ignore it.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that actually.
She thought more was coming in.
Yeah, than just the bounty.
Blinked out of the way by Shadow Fiend to avoid the Illuminate. Nice one. Yeah, the pressure's really on them now.
Hard defense in mid right now.
Look at this.
Oh, Shakuching Rubik.
Yeah,
oh, lift up on the Weaver.
That'll be enough. Silence up and Dream Coil. Switched out by the Vengeful Spirit though. Keeps him, well, perfectly fine. And she's also popped the mechanism to make sure he has that HP. So,
I have that kill there by the Vengeful Spirit.
they really need, like, to dedicate a whole team on the Weaver to defend him. Because they need to get him really quick.
They did.
They didn't. They only had Puck and Rubik, really.
Well, true, but the rest of the team was just behind about.
Oh, Tottle just died so quickly.
Bit out of position there, I think.
Yeah, definitely, but so quick. What's Puck gonna do? He's already used his Dream Coil.
Dude, for 40 seconds, they're really going to struggle to fight actually without that Dream Coil.
Oh, it's looking poor. It's looking poor. I mean, it's going to be difficult for them to push uphill because of the lineup they've got.
Noxon actually split pushing up top right now. If she can start doing damage to this tier 3, it's going to force them back and it's going to allow their team a little bit.
Destroy this Rax though. Look at the damage coming out.
I believe they still have a glyph up though. And
Still Shadow Fiend, but who cares? There goes the tower.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Oh, they switched in. Murdered Nature's Prophet in half a second. Are they going to bring down Puck? Yes, they are. He's down too.
I'm to TP back to stop the Naga though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. What they've got left can take out this Rax.
True. Puck is back
Oh
there. So.
no, Rubik.
Good Dream
Good
Coil!
Dream Coil.
Catching all 4 heroes here.
Surviving, getting out, but they haven't picked anyone off from it. Bounty Hunter's not in a happy place right now though. Bounty Hunter's definitely going to die.
Penalty!
Oh, Illuminate just missing. Total Blast.
Oh, the melee rack's so close to dropping.
Oh, and the ultimate catches no one.
It's
Uh-oh.
Creep gonna-
They've got Visage, but no, the silence cancelled by her ultimate. Visage is going to go down, like, almost certainly. He's got a soul assumption up. Is he going to use it? Nope.
Might
Gonna die.
do. No, Ben's is going to kill off the Rubik actually, so.
Venge man's up against the Rubik.
It feels good to get that off my chest.
Although they are going to start chasing her. Not starting looking for her, but she's going to TP out. So, go for you. The Fusel Blade finally coming out on the Naga Siren. We've got some damage on her.
Indeed. I think it's just a little bit too little, a little bit too late.
I don't think the Lincoln Sphere has helped her that much. I'll be honest.
She hasn't really blocked that much, right?
Oh,
she
no.
did.
Weaver has a Radiance.
Puck's picking up a gem. I think this is a really solid pickup actually. You're not risking damage from your team apart from maybe if the Rubik has stolen a Shakuchi or a Shadow Walk. And you're gonna really have that huge benefit against 2 of the
We're being
heroes.
spoken to by the Biscuit.
Yo, Specs, I'm GD, honestly.
Prove it, yo. Prove it.
You can't actually read it, but you know, never mind.
You can't hear
You tried.
us. No, I'm just saying. I'm sending it psychically.
Ah, I
It's a link between
see.
us. I'm linked to everyone. You see.
Magically linked to everyone.
Yeah, that's how it works. Nature's Prophet is just terrified of leaving base now.
Shadow Fiend on Invis, and Noxhound's really out of position here, actually.
Oh, there's a little bounty hunter, but no Puck about to spot him yet.
Oh, Shadow Fiend's actually going to spot this Naga Siren out here.
Oh, they're going to kill off the Shadow Fiend, or certainly. So much damage. Manastyle not going to protect him. He is killed. That's a really good kill.
Colossal amounts of damage there.
Oh,
that was a great pickup.
Naga Siren is now throwing the insults back.
I think these players actually all know each other. Earlier on, they were talking about being on the same team together, so friendly trash talk, I think.
I'm wondering if this Naga Siren, they keep referring to Naga Siren as Danny, right? And in the
Yeah.
Dota thing, there's a player called Danny, who is basically like England.
But finding this Weaver.
Actually trying to kill.
Oh, they've lifted him up onto the cliff, but he just time lapses out.
Bounty Hunter so close to death, so close, and killed off by the Naga Siren when his BKB ran out. Ultimate from Naga Siren. I don't know why. Was she?
Because reasons. Shut up.
Top tower is under attack.
She wanted to make sure if there's anyone else laying around that she could pick them off.
Maybe they were hoping to find the Weaver in Shikuchi form. And obviously the Shikuchi would end during the... Oh dear, Venge.
Venge is going to die horribly.
Indeed.
She can get a touch to stun off. Has she ever stunned? But you can't stun all of them. Oh, Jukes! Jukes!
Oh, hi Rubik!
Oh,
Rubik's gonna die!
oh dear, Rubik. That TP's not going to save you, bro.
Oh dear.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile,
structures
they're
are fortified.
attacking the bottom of the Weaver.
I think this is the stage where Rubik just buys a casual vitality booster.
I think this is the time where he just, DCs.
Yeah, just tabs out. Watches porn or something.
He's got a bracer, but there's not going to be enough. He can buy a vitality bracer. He's got a booster rather. He has enough HP. Gold. Fuck me. You can't buy it with HP. He has no HP. He's dead.
You could just buy 2 more bracers and just kind of get it over and done with.
Now.
Indeed. There's actually a reasonable amount of defense from FL, but they're going to need to spot this out, and I think they do with the...
Yep. The fuck knows it's happening. Can they stop it? Luminate's going to come out any second now. They're all backed out. Oh
dear,
no, Naga Siren's in deep trouble. She's dead.
Drop the jab.
The gem's gone. Puck manages to phase out of one attack. Can he? Yeah, blinks away. He's just fine.
This is a free Roche.
Yep.
As well as a kill on the only real carry on FL. Killing him once was hard enough. I mean, he's decided to pick up he's going for a butterfly next, and he's already got boots of travel, so...
Yeah, he's got the eagle sonic, so he's doing a lot of damage right now.
If they kill him off once, and he comes back from the Aegis, he has buyback. If he then dies off from the Aegis, he's just going to buy back and boots of travel straight back into the fight.
This is dead Rax. There it goes, instantly.
Oh dear, Cottle. Cottle's
dead.
No, he's dead.
Onto him. Trying to do so Saguchi. Not Saguchi, Sheriff.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen in the line of duty.
Not do a lot, really. This is too successful Rax, this is.
I think this is probably GG right now. They need the Naga Siren back, and they've got to wait another 5 seconds. And it might even be the 3rd lane of Rax before she's really able to get back into the fight.
That's a homing stun if there ever was one. That's a dead Rubik in his own fountain. Oh, the man's getting the Shadow Fiend. They're going to kill Shadow Fiend off, but he's just going to come right back. His team's just staying around. They're going to help him. Oh, they've gone, fuck you. Have fun. Oh, blinks away.
Oh, blinks away.
Being chased.
I love the way Nature's Prophet was like, oh, these trees are going to pour. Oh.
Although, there is your ultimate and your Dream Coil. Oh, he's going to roar it up. He winds it up. He chases out. That's a dead Nature's Prophet. Naga Siren is going to follow shortly afterwards. This has got to be GG, man. GG, well played. Called by Presto.
Is no. Oh, so close, Cottle.
So close.
The Shadow Fiend is completely out of hand. I think an awful lot of this was purely due to the early kills they got on Puck.
Yep.
Keep chatting, you stupid cunts.
Now belongs to the Aegis.
Well, I suppose I was right in backing Mad with Dr. Sproink MHD flaming on the Weaver, but I think it was all down to the Shadow Fiend this game, to be honest. Weaver's basically just farm.
So much trash talk coming out from this series.
Oh, this trash is amazing.
So this is
Yeah, team, where are they now?
So yeah, this is the Danny I have heard about apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
So who is Danny you have heard
Danny
about?
is basically like Britain's version of Eternal Envy, only he's a lot shitter.
Yeah, and Eternal Envy isn't great, so that's pretty damn shit.
Yeah, he's also. I mean, I don't know the bloke. I've never spoken to him. And to be fair, Mad have been egging on their team for this entire match. Every kill they've got, they've typed a question mark. It's just. I don't know if it's like a. I don't know
That's
really.
a thing. We're probably going to have to read up on this.
It's not been the greatest match in the sense of fair play and friendships, big bill, and,
Right.
and such things like
It's
that.
like, why the fuck do you guys play with that obviously mentally deranged wanker? How English can you get?
Oh man, I don't know. There's some crazy stuff going on here. But it was a good match overall. Mad they were winning quite early on, and then they were pressing for the advantage, and they lost it a little bit with a couple of fights went a
I'm
bit
pretty
bad
sure you
for
mean
them.
FL. but-
No, Mad lost it early on. They were getting picked off by the Naga Siren and all kinds of things, diving too hard in the jungle.
I don't know. I think they only gave up 2 or 3 kills in that way.
They got enough kills off of the back of that, but
Yeah.
ultimately Mad took the game. They strangled FL, left them stranded in their own base.
I mean, any time where a Nature's Prophet with a Midas only picks up 312 GPM, you know you've done a good job of keeping him
Nature's
down.
Prophet had a diabolical match. He was just picked off so easily by so many different heroes. Bounty Hunter could solo him off. Weaver soloed him at one point.
All the single target ganking from that team.
Yeah, he was just food for them.
Should have picked the next and just been over and done with it and said, yep, you're not going to get any farm at all because we are going to kill you every 8 nanoseconds.
Didn't need him. Just Bounty Hunter was enough. So yeah, Mad, take it.
Indeed.
FL left to cry some more, I guess.
Bitch about their loss and flame a bit more on Twitter.
I'm sure they'll be on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, you can follow us on Twitter at Sproink Dota. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel and watch more of these fantastic videos where we talk over people playing Dota.
I didn't actually set that plug up deliberately, by the way.
I know, I seized it! I saw it and I seized it!
See the opportunity. Okay.
But that is pretty much us from... I mean, we should do some analysts probably, but my brain's not on, so I don't think
No.
I have a worthy comment.
I've actually lost my brain. I need to go and look at this game.
So, yeah, thank you very much for watching and subscribe and stuff. And bye.
See ya.